Over the last few years, we have invested quite heavily in expanding our portfolio. We serve the largest corporations and do exciting stuff with Formula One and others. And we want to bring the same kind of rigor to large enterprises. So our investment portfolio has expanded with a couple of acquisitions that we did last year. So our portfolio covers the network, the cloud, all the interactions that the businesses do with the consumers, IoT. So with a broader fabric and the team that we have built, we are quite hopeful and confident of hitting those growth.
There have been key questions around the world whether the UK, even Europe overall, is actually that investment market that some should be going to. A lot of people are preferring the United States, for example. What are you seeing in the UK that perhaps you aren't getting in other global markets?
No, we are going to be expanding internationally. Our business is roughly 50-50 in India and international, of which the UK and Europe and the US are all very big markets for us. Being a challenger in the market, we have currently a very small market share, and we are coming in to challenge the current incumbents to help enterprises. So we believe there is a lot of white space available for us. Today, if you look at very large enterprises, they struggle with how to get cost optimized. The technologies are very complicated. They have islands of how you connect networks, how do you make them secure, how do you connect to cloud. There are too many mushrooming technologies, and it's become very complicated. So our simple formula is how can we help to uncomplicate for enterprises, make them secure, and deliver a flawless service for them to be able to then deliver to their customers. So,
Lakshmi, this is really interesting, and thank you for joining us to explain. Because look, as we know, your business is primarily a B2B business. It isn't looking at the B2C, and your growth and the potential tripling that you and Arabile talked about, juxtaposed to the woeful growth that the big operators have got. Operators who have tried to inhabit the same space as you're looking to grow so aggressively into. I find it fascinating. Do you think they're going to cede space to you? Because as you quite rightly say, complex, opaque technologies, they're not quite sure how to tie it all together as well. It's been a mess for the big operators when they've gone into the B2B market as well. Do you think they're going to cede ground and say, actually, this area of the business is just too complicated for us, too tough for us? Or actually, do you think it's going to be a bit of a dogfight?
No, it's going to be hard, so I don't want to underestimate the competition.
Yeah, but they've struggled so badly for so long.
They have, and one of the first things that we talk about is, we don't want to be labelled and called as a telco. So we are in a very unique place of a combination.
Telco. Sorry, I hate to say it, but
at the heart of it. So if you look at, a third of the world's internet is carried on our network.
Yeah.
So in that sense, yes, we are. But we have built capabilities on top of it to be able to deliver a lot more software-defined capabilities. We bring the best of a service SI integrators and the technology providers and the network so that we can deliver a more holistic service. Just to bring it to light, for example, if you're a Formula One, for example, we carry from hundreds of cameras wherever it happens around the world, the 24 races. We bring it all to London. It's like a cloud production that we do here. And then it's carried over to 100 million viewers around the world. And you don't see a black screen. And when we talk the same language to the enterprises, when we say, hey, we bring reliable service, we can bring resiliency to you, right? All that is very attractive to them because they are looking for something that can be resilient, stable, at the same time being very agile.
In doing that, a lot of partnerships have also been, yes, you've grown your portfolio quite sizably, but you also have to then grow your partnerships, right? Because in doing something like that for F1, as you say, 24 races, a race out of Australia and a race out of the United States in two different parts of the world, and still getting the same, whether it be latency issues, network issues, all of that are really important. So the partners you play around with as well are also very critical.
Absolutely. I think that's why it's not just about the underlying technology that we have invested in. It's about the teams that deliver day in and day out. As you know, this is very agile operations. And we work with lots of partners, other OEMs and others. So, and we've invested a lot of AI into it to bring more predictability, dependability, and all of that.